Oh, and I forgot to mention this. Boise State lost to BYU, and I was going to state that I think BYU has the best receiving core in the nation. That's what I was going to mention. After watching their last two games, they beat Nebraska and then Boise. They have like 6'5", 6'6", and 6'4" across the board in their starting lineup, and then their fourth and fifth receiver are like 6'5" and 6'6" also. So they're just stacked. They're just stacked on the offense, and they have a true freshman as their quarterback right now, Magnus or whatever.
Magnum.
Loves Magnus.
Oh, well. Magnum. No, Mangum.
Mangum, that's it. Yeah. So I wanted to mention that real quick just to kind of troll him because he's a big. I'm a Boise State fan too. I don't dislike BYU either.
Just give me the fucking top 25 ESPN. Stop being a dick.
Rankings. Go to rankings. Right there. Are they ranked yet?
AP top 25.
BYU's number. Oh.
Wow, number 19 from nothing.
22 on this one. No, they were ranked.
This is the AP. No, they weren't. They weren't ranked. They were ranked last week
in like the top 30.
And 30.
They had votes. They had honorable mention. They had votes.
I don't think that should have dropped Boise State out of the top 25.
Why not? They lost to an unranked team. You understand, with their strength of schedule, one loss gets you out of it. Why is West Virginia ranked? I'm a West Virginia fan, but they've played Liberty and Georgia State. South Georgia, whatever the name they are. Are they even ranked in the AP?
They're not ranked in the AP.
Okay, good.
Notre Dame's still at 8. They moved up 1.
They should be.
So good for them.
Oregon should be out of the top 10.
I don't think BYU... Okay, I'll put it to you this way. If Boise State got knocked out, BYU should have started at the bottom and worked their way up. Because, seriously, Wisconsin...
Is that the coaches poll?
No, this is the AP. But BYU's 2-0. Wisconsin's 1-1. How are they even fucking ranked?
See, my opinion on that is...
And Oregon's 1-1.
The AP poll goes by something stupid. I go more by the coaches poll because they know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm pretty sure this is the coaches poll right now.
Yeah, coaches poll right now.
I go by the coaches poll when it comes to this. And so for the most part, the top 10 are...
State's overranked.
In
the coaches poll.
Florida State.
Overranked.
Good. No, not good.
Notre Dame.
See, I go by the coaches poll because the coaches know more what they're talking about than.
Now, see, BYU at 22, I agree with.
Yeah, but
I don't think they should have jumped up to 19.
Jump from like 20.
They shouldn't have taken Boise State's spot in the poll. They should not have. It shouldn't have been that easy of a switch.
And I'm thinking that's where that thing. I think the AP goes off of like analytics.
It goes off the computer and the coaches and does an average.
It's dumb. Like West Virginia shouldn't even be on. What's this one's rank?
How is Temple and Wisconsin tied at 25? They got BYU at 18, and that is the NCAA football power rankings.
I think it's just because of the level of their wins. Like Temple makes sense because they beat Penn State and they shouldn't have beat Penn State. So in Wisconsin, they lost to Alabama. They lost Alabama.
I track a handful of teams in NCAA because anyone who keeps track of all that shit is literally insane and has no life.
Yeah, all I wanted to say was BYU, they have a legit good receiving core.
I don't think they're going to be able to keep fueling their rankings if they win on the last pass every game. If it's got to come down to the last pass every game, that's not going to boost them in the power rankings whatsoever.
Well, it doesn't.
But of course, then again, BYU could have a really sick strength of schedule. Too.
They're independent, so they probably do. But they're a very independent team, so they do have a.
Well,
go ahead and check that out.
There's 3 independent teams left.
Nebraska. They play UCLA next. Wow.
No, they beat Nebraska. They beat Boise. They got UCLA, Michigan, Connecticut, ECU, Cincinnati, WAG. I don't even know what the fuck that is. San Jose State, Miz, Fresno, and USU.
Okay, can we just go back up? You have Missouri State, UCLA, Michigan. Those are 3 teams that are not bad.
Well, Michigan's ranked. Miz is ranked.
Michigan's not ranked.
Michigan's not ranked?
No. That's Michigan. That's Michigan Wolverines. They're like 0-2.
John Harbaugh's team?
Yeah, because they lost to Utah opening night.
Ah, that's right.
I mean, they didn't do bad. They only lost like a touchdown, but.
Man, that's a pretty stout strength schedule.
Well,
they run that.
If they get the front end of their schedule done, they're fine. It's the back end that's going to be an issue.
Miz is nothing to scoff at.
Well, by that point, Miz cannot be ranked because they are in the SEC. That's the issue with Miz. Missouri, for anyone that doesn't know.
Well, see, we're way off topic, but anyway.
No, I'll just make it different. I'll just hit stop and play, and this will be like another branch video. Anything else you want to talk about college football wise?
No, not
Going to
really.
Maryland game, Western New Maryland. Can't wait.
You're going to that one?
Yeah.
That's a good one to go to. Wow. Notre Dame without
the quarterback.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Well, that's like BYU without Hill, whatever his name was.
Yeah, Mangum, who literally hasn't started a game since he was on JV football in high school.
He's doing pretty good right now.
Maybe that's the Tom Brady effect.
Maybe
you let a guy sit on the shelf for a little while and get some maturity.
I think he might be a little bit of a product of the good receivers around him. I mean, I'm sure he is throwing the ball pretty good, but he does have some big receivers around him.
I mean, I'm upset over the loss.
Look at the roster real quick. Look at the height of those receivers that he has around him.
I mean, I'm upset because I'm a Boise State fan, but at the end of the day, I appreciate good football for good football's sake.
Just hit positions, and then it'll rank all the WRs together. Just hit POS. No, just right there. Where? POS. Okay, never mind. You can't do that. Yeah, sorry.
Wide receiver 6'2", wide receiver 6'4", wide receiver 6'0", wide receiver 6'5", wide receiver 5'9", 6'6", 6'5".
Those are the starters.
6'3", 6'0".
Look at his tight end. 6'3",
6'2", 6'3", 5'11". Hey, I can appreciate that.
What, 5'11"?
Yeah.
That's a pretty big receivers. That's all I'm trying to say. That's tall receiver.
6'1", 6'2", like
it is tight end. 6'4", 6'4", 6'7".
6'2", 5'11", 6'3", 6'3" for 2 tight ends. Wow.
No, scroll back up. There's a 6'7" one. It's a senior that starts.
For tight end?
Yeah, you skipped over it. No. Go back up. I meant initially. He did. Right there.
6'7". All right.
Sophomore.
Well, McCoy Hill was 6'6". Tanner Mangum is 6'3". Perfect height for a quarterback, according to the NFL.
We'll see. He's only a rookie, a freshman. He can get better or worse.
Well, good luck.
Well, I mean, if he wins this week, can we also say they're getting legit because they do play UCLA and they are number 10.
Yeah, if they beat a seriously upper ranked team, then yes.
Upper Pac-10 team, yeah.
Yeah.
So. All right, I just wanted to troll him about that for 5 seconds, but hey, it was good football. I was up to like 1:30 in the morning watching it.
I would have watched it, but I have a kid, and now I go to bed really fucking early. It's insane.
Yeah, I went home from work, or went home that day. It wasn't from work. I just went home after volleyball. I was like, yeah, I gotta watch this. So it was a good game. So okay, now we're gonna go to a full lineup. Sorry,
Yay, full lineup.